paper, it's understood. You know we be on it in every hood. You know we be on it, they wish they could. Why them niggas be talking, we really do. Why them bitches be talking, we really do. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get right to it. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get straight to it. Yeah, we at the table, we eating good. Yeah, we bout that paper, it's understood. You know we be on it in every hood. You know we be on it, they wish they could. Why them niggas be talking, we really do. Why them bitches be talking, we really do. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get right to it. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get straight to it. This table right here be for bosses, but not for them busters, I gotta stay cautious. These bitch niggas making me sick, I be nauseous. Be tryna watch me, man, this shit so retarded. And no, it don't matter, don't care what you call it. Yeah, me and my niggas, we ballin' like Spalding. They sitting them shots and we catch them like raw. Why they mixing them shots, we gon' steady be ballin'. Hey, but we get money off YouTube. Why these niggas watching everything we do? Monkey see, monkey do, they be lying on the tube. But when I tell the truth, they be saying that I'm rude. But when a nigga lie, they gon' say that he the truth. Yeah, these niggas too cap and they know I got the juice. All you gotta do is look, you can see I be the proof. And these niggas too scary, they spook. Yeah, we at the table, we eating good. Yeah, we bout that paper, it's understood. You know we be on it in every hood. You know we be on it, they wish they could. Why them niggas be talking, we really do. Why them bitches be talking, we really do. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get right to it. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get straight to it. Yeah, we at the table, we eating good. Yeah, we bout that paper, it's understood. You know we be on it in every hood. You know we be on it, they wish they could. Why them niggas be talking, we really do. Why them bitches be talking, we really do it. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get right to it. No, we don't waste time, we gon' get straight to it.
Let's go.
God dang, man, I see y'all popping up in here, man. I see y'all, man. God dang, man, I see y'all, man. It's much appreciated, man. We appreciate y'all, man. And this finna be a cold show. Jack, y'all know how I get down, man. I got the big homie in here, man. Baby Cash, the one and only. The one and only, man. What's happening with the big homie?
Man, chillin', man. We came to the sit down at the table, man, and we finna talk about a few do's and don'ts of the prison life, man. How everybody doing tonight, man?
Hey, big homie, they jumping up in here, man. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all jumping up in here, man. Nah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, this a long time. Y'all know me and the big homie been trying. It been my fault. He been working with me, man. He can be anywhere in America. But he here with his little homie, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all jumping in here, man. I see y'all, man. The numbers going up. Okay. Shout out OG Percy, though. Man, what's up, man? The do's and the don'ts, man. You know, we just gonna let it fly. If y'all got something to say, whatever y'all want to say, however it go, man. We at the table, man. We just chopping it up. That's what we doing. See, y'all know I went wrong trying to interview. You did what I'm saying? Y'all know that ain't my lane. Y'all know how I do on YouTube, man. I just chop it up, man. You did what I'm saying? That's it. You dig it? Just when it comes to the big homie, man, it hit different. You dig what I'm saying? So I be trying to be correct and precise when it come to my words. So nah, man, we here now, man. I'm way more comfortable now at the table, man, with the big homie, man. What's up, though?
Man, yeah, man. I just want to take him on a little short ride, man, and fill him in with a few things, man, that a lot of people need to know, and a lot of people ain't saying, because some of the things that need to be said, man, ain't being said, and I want to just go over a little of that right now tonight, man.
Man, I'm glad you said that, because look, man, this is real talk, big homie. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm glad you said that. A lot of things that been said that ain't been said. But let's be real, though. Like, when it comes to YouTube, everybody want to talk about, prison. Everybody want to talk about, this, that, and the other when it comes to prison life. They like glorified, though, right? So this my thing, though, right? So I'm going to go a whole different way with this. Instead of the how they try to glorify it. Tell me about what happens when it come to your mental health when it come to prison, man.
Man, everybody try to make it seem like, it's all fun and games, man. And I do admit that at one time, you did have a little fun down here because you performed a lot of real ones, man, and they understood your walk of life, as they own. But man, the middle part of the thing that it do.
Man, we had technical difficulties, man. It's all right. Big homie gonna be right back, man. He gonna answer that, man. And y'all need to listen to it though. Lizzie, what's up, Lizzie? What's up to y'all in the chat?
Yeah.
What's up? You back,
Yeah,
homie?
can
We
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Yeah, we hear you now. You back.
Yeah, so what I was saying was the thing that it do to your mind and the thing that it do to your attitude toward life, man, it's real detrimental, man, because a lot of people, just like a lot of people, be on the world, a lot of things that go on with them until they have to deal with other situations. So me personally, man, I try to take inventory of myself to know what I done that day or what I could have done or things that that bothered me or things that I feel like stuck with me that wasn't gonna benefit me or others. I'm saying down the line, I had to come to terms with those things when I found myself getting stuck up in the middle of something that me in the life that was gonna affect the way that I deal with other people. So I had to sit back and try to get a grip on that, man, because I realized that without people even knowing it, man, things take over your mind and take over your heart that you're not aware of, and you have to be very conscious of those things when you're doing time. So man,
Right.
a lot of people, glorifying the prison days, man, and like I said, it was some good times down here. It wasn't all bad, as far as, you being locked up because ain't nothing good about being in prison. But, you had a chance to have some that, you could.
Man, that big homie breaking out. Y'all know I'm a slam dunk to Bob, man. What he trying to tell y'all, man? Yeah, they might have one or two good days in prison, but it ain't, what everybody portraying when it comes to YouTube or whatever you want or any type of form of fashion in life. Hey, he back. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was basically saying that, even in the world, when you're dealing with situations or hardships and time, and you get stuck in that rut, man, and your mind gets to jamming up on you to where them thoughts start, you entertaining those thoughts every day, all day, and can't get your mind to go to a different channel, it starts to take effect on you to the where, you sometimes people are unaware of what it's doing to them and they become who they are, down the line in life. So it's just like prison life, man. You get caught up in a hard time or some hardships, start getting the best of you. If you don't try to get yourself out of those situations and think differently, then those hard times become who you are down the line in life, man. And it starts to affect you and the people that's around you, especially those loved ones, because like they say, hurt people, man. And the people that's close to you usually be the ones that hear all the madness that's going on inside your soul. So you gotta take inventory of the things that.
Big homie broke up again, man. And don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm a slam dunking, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard.
yeah,
Hey, they hear you now. There you go, big homie.
yeah. So man, it's like people. I'm listening to a lot of things that people saying, that's getting out of prison, and they talking about the fun, about about, the times when it get hard, how sad they make a person, or the things that go on in your mind when you ain't got nobody there with you, or really have to deal with, mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? They talking about the physical part, but a lot of people, rewrite history, man, and think, how they want to think, so others to think, or whatever they want to think, and people getting caught up in the YouTube hype and letting that get the best of them. What they are,
Man, what the homie saying is, man, because y'all see cats that been locked up on certain units and they growed up together in the units. Okay, that's cool. Nah, we hear you now. We hear you now. Go ahead, big homie. We hear you now. You broke all the way up. Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you. Boy, you touching on some deep
yeah,
stuff,
man, I
boy.
don't know what's going on with my headphones. I gotta buy me some new ones, man. But like I was saying, a lot of people, get home, man, and forget the big part of it, and all the things that it do to them, and all the things that it take away from them. So everybody that's headed to prison, man, understand this here, man. The do's and don'ts of prison life goes a little something like this right here, man. Make sure you stay in control of your mind, man, because anytime something gets the best of you and you start becoming what that is, with a long race, man. And the only way that you're going to stay ahead of what you need to stay ahead of is stay grinding with your spirituality, stay grinding with your people, man, and stay grinding on growth and growing and being the best that you can be, better than you were before you came now. Because ain't nobody gonna care nothing about what you go through other than you, man. You know what I'm saying? Your mama can't help you, your wife or your girlfriend can't help you, your homeboy can't help you. You're gonna have to deal with it yourself, you know what I'm saying? And being that you gonna be the biggest supporter of you, you gotta make sure you give yourself all the right tools to work with, man, so you can deal with whatever it is you need to deal with. But don't get caught up in the hype with the wrong crowd, thinking that what these dudes doing, is official, man. Because a lot of people do things, man, just to try to put on for the people that they know gonna back them, and they know that they got some help. They gonna put on like they really, about their life. But man, let them get by themselves when the odds against them and see if they represent the same way. And that's when you know a true soldier, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Man.
think it's about that stuff, but when I can't,
Oh no, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Man, you the goddamn preacher right now, man. You got my people in the background up here, got the Holy Ghost right there. Hey, man, keep man, big homie.
It's from the heart. It's no talk.
Rose, what's up, Rose? Rose in the building, man. What's happening, man? Y'all already know what it is, Rose, man. Man, they shouting you out in the chat, big homie. Hey, man, this cat say, I don't know who this is, man.
What up, baby Cash? Hey, quick question for you. When you got the sentence, how long did it take you to really comprehend how long you got?
Like I said, when I first, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, like I said, when I first got locked up, they gave me 50 years. They gave me 4 50-year sentences and 2 10-year sentences ran concurrent with a 50. I didn't know what a concurrent meant at the time because I was too stubborn and too, stupid really to go ask somebody what it meant, or better yet, to look in the dictionary to go find out what it meant. You know what I'm saying? So when my counselor told me, like in '94, that I'll be coming up for parole in 2004, and I was like, no, she was like, yeah, this is what concurrent means. You know what I'm saying? It changed my perspective on that part, but I was still already too far gone to really get a grip on who I was. So I had a chance to go to a unit where a lot of older guys was at. And those guys really opened my eyes to doing time and how to do time the right way, you know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, I had a 2-year start from doing my time starting on Ferguson unit in '92. So it was kind of hard to come back off of that warrior mentality because at the time when I hit prison, man, you had to be a monster to deal with these dudes, you know. And I had jumped head first into monster mind. So it took me, man. I got sick, and it took.
The big homie breaking up, Rose. That was a good question.
When I got sick in 2000, it took for me to go through that 5 years of segregation to start realizing what was really going on and how I needed to do my time from that point on.
Gotcha. I'm gonna jump down because I got to do some stuff. But it was nice to hear your voice. Keep your head up, man.
All right, man. I always appreciate you coming through, bro. Thank you, man.
Much love always.
Big shout out to Rose, man. Big shout out to Rose, man. That's a goddamn good question right there, man. But this, look, let me pick it back on what you said. You know, it was a lot of old school cats down there. You did what I'm saying, and that go to the title. You know, the do's and don'ts of prison life. You did what I'm saying with Baby Cash. So, you know, we gonna pop it, man. You did what I'm saying, and this my type of lingo. This something I'm comfortable with, cause I know I let y'all down on a lot of things when it came to the big homie. But nah, man, this my type of conversation. We just gonna flow through with it. The big homie said when he got down there, you gotta think about it. He was 16, so y'all got to keep that in y'all head. He was a kid, man. He had to go down there, man. He had to, you know, however it went. But look though, big homie, at 16, tell the people when you first entered them doors, though, big homie. When you first walked into them doors, what was going through your mind, man?
And you know, I was still living with it, man. So my mom was thinking about, you know, do or die, man. You know what I'm saying? More dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard the big homie, man. Hey, you back? I ain't gonna lie, homie, you in the matrix, like real bad. Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I was saying when I stepped through the door, my mom was gonna do or die. More doing than
Your mind is on what, big homie? Homie, you in the matrix.
yeah. Yeah. Now I say when
There
I
you
stepped
go.
through
There
the
you
door,
go. You right
my
there. You
mind.
good. You good. We hear you.
Yeah, I was saying when I stepped through the door, my mind was gonna do or die. More doing than dying. And you know,
Oh man.
during those days right there, man, it was a real dark place in prison. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for those who couldn't hold their own, man, you know, somebody else was holding it for them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I made my mind up to be, you know, somebody that, you know, that was gonna be respected, man. I mean, by all means, you know, but it was dudes that you just didn't want to mess with too. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I hear people talk about prison and how they were down here, you know what I'm saying, in the '90s. But everybody know if you was down in prison in the '90s, man, you had dudes that you just didn't want to get in the midst of, man. You just didn't want to. I mean, it wasn't no beat these dudes because you had dudes, these dudes fought so hard, they had their own name for their fighting style, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these dudes right here, you know, I mean, these was some monsters, man. So, you know, I
Right.
mean, you know, it was going on down here, man, that I don't wish on nobody, not even my worst enemy, man, for real.
Man, let me say this though. You was 16, right? Because when you got down there, it wasn't the other life. It was more like city banking. But y'all had the Mandingo Warriors. It was everything down there. So you had to learn from old school cats at a young age. Like, how did you process that though, homie? Like, how like
I
what train of thought was you thinking?
just making sure they knew what I was, and how I was gonna come down. I didn't have no feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like growing up and getting it the wrong way. I wanted to fit in, and that was just like prison. Trying to understand prison and find my way in, how I could fit in, and how I could make these cats respect what I was about, what me and my boys was about. You know what I'm saying? When we came down, on our way down here. So I was more so trying to learn the rope of prison life than thinking about anything else, man, because you had to pay attention to what was said to you and how it was said. You had to pay attention to how you moved down here. You had to pay attention to who you respected and who you disrespected. You had to pay attention to everything that you did. It wasn't no freestyling like it is these days. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say it's most dangerous these days it was because then you had rules and regulations. Right now, you don't have no rules and regulations. You might walk by somebody's cell and they might be high and say that you were looking at them or you were planning on getting them and run out the cell and hit you in the head with a fan motor or stab you up. You know what I'm saying? Back then, before something like that happened, you had to be and done something real drastic to get that done to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you already knew what to do and what not to do. So, if you done something that you couldn't hold, in that fashion right there, then you know not to do that. Just because the worst of the worst will come into you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's even more dangerous now because you don't never know who might feel some kind of way or what they feeling, even though they fresh in the feeling things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's cutthroat. It's cutthroat right now. I ain't never watched my back, looked around as much as I do now and then. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that
Damn,
gonna
homie.
fit
Homie.
in. We're gonna come to me respectfully.
Man, homie, you just hold on. You just said some things right now, man. You just said some things right now, man. I can't even get. I ain't gonna lie. I said this wasn't gonna be an interview, but uh, the things I got to tell you, man, I can't even get past the first goddamn answer. But look, man, you say it's more treacherous. You say, well, you didn't say them words. I'm just using them words. I mean, what do you mean by that? Because what people say on YouTube, man, they say uh Ferguson ain't Ferguson. They glorified. Oh, you weren't there when I was there. Oh man, you was a mark. You went in 2010, nigga. It wasn't going down like that. But you saying this right now, so break that down though, homie, because that means a lot right now.
Nah, everybody, everybody, walls and everybody's struggles was different, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2010, you had a different group of guys over there, you know what I'm saying? And they was all warriors, in their own way, you know what I'm saying? There was the warriors of that era, you know what I'm saying? So you can't take nothing away from it because the war is the war, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a better is a better. And a lot of people scream Ferguson is because if you made it out of Ferguson with your manhood, you know what I'm saying, and your teeth and your jaws, I'm talking about still screwed on right, and you made it through a war zone, regardless if you came through that stuff in the 80s or the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Ferguson always been hard. I mean, that was one of the units you could gamble, you can bet that Ferguson was going to stay hard. So you had to be hard to deal with Ferguson. Now, the 2000 battle was more so with the dudes that, what I'm saying, was just coming in their time and had to get their stripes like everybody else. You can't get away what they because it was all the better, like I say. You know what I'm saying? You know, but during that time, when I came to prison, you had some real mean dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the real monsters. Well, some of these fight styles these dudes got, you know, they don't even know that's where they came from. Some of these dudes, man, because you had niggas with their own fight style, the name of their own fight style, man. And I mean,
Right,
these
right.
represented it to the fullest, man. I'm talking about some hard cats, man. Brick wall hard,
Hey,
man.
hey, let me tell you something I'm gonna tell you something though, big homie. And this go for the civilians and the people, whatever they got going in life. Cause this the stories we heard when it comes to Ferguson. You either got a bus like what they say, bus a 60, 30, you gon' blase, blase, or blase, blase. I don't know the terminology.
Yeah, you got a
So is
lot of
that
street
true?
fighter books for 60.
Oh, that's true. God damn it. God damn it. Hey man, don't go to jail. But hey, big homie, this our best one right here, man. But this what I'm comfortable with. See, man, I get to ask questions I want to ask, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be starstruck even with the big homie, man. I'll be starstruck. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be messing up the content. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all up in here, man. I, I must be doing something right. Cause the big homie been on me, man. Man, y'all done seen the YouTube channels, all this, man. You getting this real stuff right here, man. You getting it right here at the table, man, and the sit down, man. We heard, man. But big homie.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Oh man, he be back in a minute, man. But nah, man, you getting it here though. Shout out King Vonno. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. God dang, man, Lizzie. Oh y'all, man. Yo Street, Mag TV. All you cats, man. Y'all in the building, man. We appreciate it, bro. Tally, what's up, my nigga Tally, nigga? Yeah, my nigga Tally in the building, nigga. What's happening with it? Yeah, it's all respect, man. We finna go up through there though. Pause though. But nah, we don't do no pauses. You did what I'm saying? No, this real conversation. Now y'all getting the real, man. At the horse's mouth, man. Free the big homie though. See, that's the thing I be trying to do, bro. I don't be meaning no harm, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? I started the table is cause of my big homie. A guy that changed his whole life, did a whole 360 in the joint, man. Turned his whole way of thinking around. Made me go to school. And when I didn't go to school, it was a problem. That's for real though. What? If I ain't do right, man, what the situation I've got going on? You think the homie gonna sit up here and tell me what I want to hear? Nah, man. He gonna speak real. He gonna tell me the real. It hit different. See, y'all ain't got real partners out here, man. No, I don't have partners. I have family that's gonna tell me the real. Nah, man. Yeah, man, it hit different, man. It hit different, man. Say, man, we appreciate y'all listening, tune in. Make sure y'all go sub to that sit down, man. Man, y'all put that sit down in the chat. Make sure y'all go sub to that. My dog, Two Wheels in the building. What's up, Two Wheels? Big homie be back in a minute, man. We getting to it, boy. It was getting good, boy. Well, y'all enjoy that. Yeah. I had to learn a whole different way of this, man. Whole different way when it comes to the big homie, man. I can't talk how everybody talk on YouTube. That was my problem. Trying to talk how they talk. No, I gotta talk how I talk. I gotta put it in my own words though. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. So I need to say something to him.
Oh, dang, big homie on here, man. How long you been on here, man? God dang. Go ahead, big homie, man. This your flow, man.
Yeah, I'm back, man. But I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. And I appreciate y'all coming through, showing some love, man. And then I had something else that I need to say about a lot of things because a lot of people shame, to be themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give my message to tell everybody just to be yourself, man. It used to be a time in my life where I was ashamed to just be me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I wasn't good enough, I wasn't gangster enough, to be accepted like enough to be popular. And to think now how foolish I was, I'm thinking like, man, come on, man, I was really that dude, man, but I just want to fit in and be like everybody else. But then, as I grew respected amongst my peers, I realized I had stuck myself in the believing that being more brutal and more ruthless was a way of life, and I began taking on that persona, and it wasn't even like that. That's why it's important, to filter the things you think, and keep your thoughts clean and not allow yourself to get dragged into a world of make-believe stuff because your thoughts and what you think shape who you become. So as people in the South understand that you are walking an example of people and people are watching and listening because we all are constantly searching for who we are when we don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always be for sure who you are, man. And if you don't, man, take the time to find out who you are as a person so you can know yourself. So you gotta always be mindful of that because a lot of things shape who I was from the music I heard to the things I saw. And what's sad is people will really use your identity crisis against you and have you believe you have to be a certain way to fit in or be accepted, and they ain't even, close to who they say you have to be. So, hey man, you gotta just be comfortable with you, man. Who you are, the difference you are, that's who you are. You ain't gotta, fake nothing or pretend to be nothing because that's who you are. Nobody can change who you are, man. That's who you were made to be. So be comfortable with that. If you are, you are. If you ain't, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? If it's a way to enhance whatever it is you're trying to accomplish and be in life, enhance it. But don't never let nobody make you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough because or you who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you could grow in your life by being who you are, you'll grow. You know what I'm saying? You could be better, you'll be better. But don't never let nobody tell you that you nothing because everybody is made special, man. Everybody made to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I always remember that, man. You are somebody, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? And there's people in the world that really appreciate who you are for what you are. So don't never be ashamed of who you are, man, because I look back and think about all the things that I went through, man, all the things that I had to grow into in life and all the bad things and all the bad choices I made, and it was more so not for me, it was just to fit in with the dude that I thought, was the dude. And as I grew into that, man, I realized them dudes was soft in the mud. They were telling me that you gotta be like this or be like that. You know what I'm saying? To fit in. When I became that, I became too much. Them niggas was scared to hang around me. You know what I'm saying? So, when I started living the life that they drew out for me, I realized that, man, them dudes ain't even like that. They scared to be around me. They scared to go do what I just done. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes ain't like that right there. So every time you hear it, man, it ain't even what it is because a lot of people pretending to be something that they really not. So it's always good to be yourself, man, because who you are, man, make a big difference, man. Regardless if you think so or not, it makes a big difference. So don't never be afraid to be you because you make a difference, man.
I ain't gonna lie, homie. God damn, man. I should have been did a live like this, talking to you like this, man. King Von in the building. What's up, KV?
Man, what's going on with it, little bro? What's going on, baby Cash? What's happening, man?
Man, the world know you.
I'm not funny with it.
Man, shit, stand grounded, man, and 10 toes down in the mud, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Just trying to keep it pushing, man. Trying to stay relevant, man. That's all.
Hey, that's about the only thing I could do right there, man. Is keep wiggling. You hear me?
For sure, man. Man. Yeah,
But nah,
man.
man, King Vonner,
Yeah.
man, you from Dayton, Ohio. You did what I'm saying, man. I appreciate you jumping on, listen to the big homie. All y'all been listening to the
Like
big
this is
homie,
what I'm
man.
saying.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? They got gates all around the corner. You know what I'm saying? They got police in every corner. They got light cameras all up everywhere. Man, it's like they living in prison out there in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing to think about it now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at it like I'm looking at it right here, man. Only thing you can just do what you want to do, but man, they got the eyes on you, they got the fences up on you. You know what I'm saying? They got the people everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hectic, man. You gotta shake that narrative, man, and put something else in its place, man, so we can be a better nation of people.
no, facts. Facts. You ain't lying about that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, outside ain't how outside used to be. You did what I'm saying? So anything you do, you getting recorded.
Yeah,
Somebody got their phone out, taping however it goes. So, it don't hit the same. So, like I said about the title, man, the do's and the don'ts. And that's one of the don'ts. You did what I'm saying? If you ain't ready to go to jail and risk your life and go do a life sentence, maybe multiple life sentences. Hey man, that's the don'ts about it.
yeah.
But big homie, let me ask another question though. Cause look, man, I ain't even went to number two. Let me ask you this though, homie. Let me ask you this though. Is it one thing in prison though, homie? Just think about one thing. I hate to say it like this, but you've been down there. But if it was one thing that you can regret,
Yeah. Like what now?
nah, I'm just saying, if it was one thing in prison, homie, that you know, if you can take back or regret, or it could be anything though, homie. It could be anything. Why you was in prison? Cause man, you got all type of degrees, man. People don't know the thing that you earned, the why you was locked down, man. And I'm not from Memphis. My bad for pronouncing that wrong. But the big homie earned a lot of things down there in prison, man. Got all type of degrees, man. But if it was one thing that was homie that you could take back when it come to prison, but you got to look at it like this: you was 16. Has there anything you ever regretted while you was down there?
Yeah, man, just wasting time on the nonsense, man. I always stayed in school. I always liked school. You know what I'm saying? Even from the world. You know what I'm saying? I always loved the school. So when I came down here, I was in school at first to try to miss the fields because I used to work so hard in the fields. You didn't want to go out there. Then I had made my mind up that I wasn't gonna never pick no cotton and I wasn't gonna do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was real big on trying to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? But outside of me getting in school to go do that right there, I really just love school. So I wish I could have took back just wasting time on the madness, man, and done something different with myself. You know what I'm saying? From the get go.
No, facts. But I want to elaborate on that though. You did what I'm saying. I mean, I want to elaborate on it, but I don't. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the next question because I ain't gonna lie though, homie. This my type of lingo. Like I said, I wasn't gonna ask you no questions, but once I told you the topic and what I want to talk about, like now my mind rambling. You did what I'm saying? My mind rambling, man. Is it anything out here, man, right now, man? I don't know. This question might hurt. This question might hurt, man. I'm gonna be real. But what's the one thing that you missed though out here, homie, since you been locked up? You been gone since you been 16 years old, man. Like some people can't even fathom that type of thing, man. People can't even think that type of logic. If it was one thing when you stepped out them doors, man, or some that you missed, or some that you want to see again. I mean, we could talk about whatever. But when you step out them doors, man, what's the one thing you want to do, big homie?
Man, I tell you, first thing I want to do is I want to hit one of them church houses, man, and thank God for just letting me make it through this situation. And then I want to take me a good bath, man. I want to soak, man, just soak the sun of things up off of me, man. You know, so I want to give me a good bath, man, and just let this soak this off of me as much as I can, man. You know what I'm saying? And from there, man, I want to start building, my world, man, based on, my significant other. You know, me being able to give me a job or a couple of jobs or accomplish what I want to accomplish, man. I want to, get in the truck driving thing, get my CDL, but I really want to do all that to go back to building houses, man. I like the construction carpentry thing, man. So I want to do some building, some houses. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple of different businesses, man. So, but I know it's gonna all start with the work first. So I want to do that and then put myself through truck driving school, man. And then from now, take off, man. But I want to open up a little something so I can deal with the youth, talk to them, man, and be able to express myself in a way to help them, where they can grow from it, man. Because I didn't have a chance to meet those kind of people like it is today. And I didn't have a chance to have mentors and people that was going to help me, get past the things that I was going through and see a different way, you know what I'm saying? So, with us being, here today, I want to take that time out to do that for the youngsters, man, because I know they need it the most out of everybody, be a big father, be a father figure, a big brother figure, or uncle, whatever they need to get what the message they need to be able to go forward in life. So that's what I want to do, man, help the people, man, because I hurt enough people, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this though, big homie. Shout out Courtney, man. We got Courtney in the building, man. Shout out Courtney, OKC in the building. And I'm gonna tell you right now, big homie, you been doing that, especially when it come to me. I ain't gonna lie, man, everybody on YouTube will tell you, man, Stone CB, whoop the one popping that stuff. He at work all the time. I mean, they talk about my mishaps too, but the reason I'm strong is because you strong. Hey man, go to work, go to school, do something with yourself. You did what I'm saying? And that take a strong person, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't all the way been right. But the right I do is because of you. My mama know that. My daddy don't that, man. I gotta tell you that though, big homie. And I want to tell you that in front of the world. Because the people coming in here, man. This is the most people we done had since we've been popping this, man.
Hey,
and I
baby
want to
cat.
let you know, man.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Little bruh SC got goddamn it one of them pelican bird heads. You hear me?
Man, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, hey man, I like to be silly, man. Sometimes, man, jump in. But man, listen here though, baby cat. Man, everything that you doing so far that I done heard and done seen and everything, man. Keep doing that shit right there, man. It's a way you gonna be about that motherfucker. I got a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yes. Yeah, we got something. I can't listen. I really can't speak up on it just yet. But we got something. We got something up. You know what I'm saying? We
Man, you
got
tell
something
him
up.
too much, man. Hey, man, when he touch down, hey, man, you already KV. You talking too
Yeah.
much, boy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying we got something up, nigga. I ain't saying nothing, but yeah,
All
man.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna
Man,
lie,
you know,
homie. Hey,
all game, man. You know, I mean, I'm just ready for a new thing in my life, man. You know, nigga, we done all been through the whole. We done all did that, man. You know, you done did that. It don't make no sense to keep going over that over and over, cause that means
Right.
you know you got to keep going over. You ain't do it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? You know. And it wasn't nothing right about that because it caused me to fumble in 34 years of my life, you know what I'm saying? So this 34 years I can't get back. So the things that happen from this point on, man, gotta be something that's gonna be way more enjoyable than what I've been through. Because it can't be nothing worse than that. You know, I'm the death row. And I sure ain't going up, man.
man, for real though, homie. And I ain't gonna lie, KV, man. This King Vonner, big homie. He from Dayton, Ohio. Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's
All
my
right,
boy
all
right
right,
there, man. Yeah,
all
man.
right.
He rap all that shit. You did what I'm saying? You already know they know about you. But look, man, hold on, man. But man, I got a couple more questions though, homie. Like I said, I'm in my element. I told you this wasn't gonna be no interview, but I had to think how I want to think and ask what I want to ask. Let me ask you this though, big homie. Since you've been locked up, homie, I heard CEO Hockley. Shout out CEO Hockley said this, man. And it kind of messed my head up when he was talking to Blue Jay, though, right? Because Blue Jay said CO Hockley asked him what was his most challenging moment. But homie, since you've been locked up, like what was the worst day you went in there, man? Like if, if you gotta think like some you can be like this shit here, man, this shit some bullshit. I know every day feel that way. But like what's the most challenging, man? And I'm saying that because we talking about the do's and the don'ts. This one of the don'ts.
I was on, it was really, I got about a handful of moments that I really was scared in prison, man. And I'm talking about like scared, man. You know what I'm saying? Like scared on me. One time, you know, they had put some laws on. I was on Bill Clemens, and I had got caught up, man. Uh, you know, doing what I do, man, down there, man, and the laws were really kind of messed up with me because it involved a white lady, man. So they sent some dudes started jumping on the laws on the building that I was on closed custody, and the laws teamed up and said they was gonna come down there and get some get back. You know, we didn't have all them cameras and all that at the time like they do now, but they all posted up and came down to the building where you had a lawman that was in the vent looking at everybody that was hitting on their door and cussing the law. So if he said your cell a certain way, they was gonna beat you up. Cause they were making you get on your knees and then they would handcuff you and then you got to kind of bag out on your knees, and then they pick you up and stand you against the wall and shake your cell down. Well, when they got to my cell, I heard them kind of, to me in my mind, I was like, man, they said my cell is a certain kind of weight. So they made me get on my knees. I was shaking like a mug, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Scared as say the man say stand up after they handcuffed me. I told the lawman it was two of them were holding me. The one that was holding my arm the left tight, I should say, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, sir. I'm scared, man. He said, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. He said, just stand on the wall, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Hey, man, I was so scared, man. On my knees was shaking like a mother. That was one time. And they put me back in the cell, man, and say, man, I had never been that scared in my life. But I'm going to tell you why I was scared, because I seen them just throw a dude down the stairs, and then I seen the lawman upstairs. Before they threw the dude down the stairs, he hit a dude in the head with a bean bar. A bean bar is the equivalent of a jack that you used to jack your car with. That part you put in there and start moving up and down. That's how a bean bar look. And he had hit the dude in the head with the bean bar. And man,
Homie.
everybody that was on Bill Clemens in 98, 99, they know about it. So
hold on, man. You gotta say that again, man. Hold on.
I had got caught up. I had a ring and I had
Oh man, god damn, man. The big homie gone, man. Shout out OGK. He be right back. He finna pull right back up. There you go, right there. See, this is stories, man. This is what the table's about, man. Did y'all hear what he just said?
Yeah, another time I had a SIM card in my ring, and the lawman took my ring, and when he did it, he choked me. Now, he wasn't the part of him choking me, because I could have took his hand over my neck.
Cause the loud man choked you. No, I hear you. I hear you. You back. You weren't going that long though, homie. We hear what you're saying. You say the loud man choked you, then what? God dang, man, the big homie gone, man. He coming back, y'all, man. This good storytelling, man. And this ain't storytelling. This real telling. And hit that. Yeah, I hear you, big homie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Man, I heard the big homie, man. God damn. And say the loud man choked him, man. God damn. Imagine a nigga choking you out and you locked up. And imagine the fool is the nigga that's supposed to protect you. And he choking you out. He's supposed to protect you, man. And he choking you out, man. It hit different. Big homie. Big homie, big homie, big homie.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead, homie. You gotta finish that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So I had the ring. I had the SIM card in the ring, where they was sweating me behind my jury. So long story short, the lawman ended up choking me for my ring, right? Now I could have took his hand on my neck at any time, but me thinking I'm who I am or whatever. Cat, you don't put your hand around my neck. This was my mind thinking, the audacity sucker putting his hand around my neck. Out of all the things I done did, this sucker put his hand around my neck. It hurt my feelings more than anything, my ego and my pride. And that right there was one of my most challenging moments, because I know that had things been different, or had I got out of lockup, it would have been a real ugly situation for me, mainly because regardless of what I did or what I didn't do, what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I was gonna get the end of it the worst way, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, them one of my two challenging times in here. I didn't been through riots. I didn't see stabbings.
Right.
I didn't participate in a lot of different things down here. But those moments right there is what stick in my head more than anything in prison, man. I didn't been in riots. I'm talking about stabbing riots.
Let
I'm
me
talking
ask you
about
this though, homie.
getting stuck and all
Let me ask you
that.
this. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Cause that's a lot of dudes. What you just said. That's a lot of dudes. But what would be one of the don'ts? Let's say somebody first coming into prison, man. Like everybody, separate prison. Hey, man, it was safe prison act here. Hey, it was different. We was there. Like it's cool. Like I said, I'm speaking for the people that never been to jail before because they want to know these questions. They want to know these answers. So let's say a person never been locked up, man, and they come in prison right now. What would they expect walking in that mug right now, today, at this time, 2026? Since everybody want to act like on YouTube, like you said, man, you might have 1 or 2 good days, man. But wasn't nothing good about being in prison. Wasn't nothing good about it. So if Cats was walking in 2026, big homie, I mean, what would they have to expect? I mean, what would they have to go through?
Man, a whole bunch of madness, man. You know, what I can tell them is, man, don't do drugs. Don't get caught up with the wrong crowd of individuals, man. Meaning if they ain't what you about, then don't mess with them, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time doing nothing, man. You know, make sure the things you do benefit you now and in the long run, because everything that you do right now today is gonna affect what happens to you tomorrow, man. So be mindful of the things that you do and the things that you participate in, because it'll stop you from being able to continue the life that you want in the long run, man. Believe me. Don't get caught up, you know what I'm saying, with the arguing with the law, because regardless, at the end of the day, you can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? You see them, you know they there, you can move around them, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't even have to deal with them if it's not necessary, you know what I'm saying? And keep your business to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no snitching and don't talk your business, whatever it is, from the street to whatever go on in prison, man. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to hold your own. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, when you knowing that you're doing wrong, believe me, you better start holding your own, because these little cats fighting just to have some fun, just to do some recreate and to get a little more musty, man. So it ain't nothing like it used to be, you know what I'm saying, where everything had a start and a stop point. Right now, it ain't no starting point, ain't no stopping point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these little stinky, little musty little dudes running around this mall looking ragged and rough, man, and they don't feel nothing about nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they taking it back to how it used to be. They raping niggas. They doing all kind of old crazy stuff.
1 minute left.
Now, man. So you gotta stay away from the crowd and keep yourself physically fit, whether you weigh 110 pounds or 310 pounds, man. Be able to hold your own, man, but stay away from the crowd and only do what's necessary if you have to. But take this time to build to yourself and to make sure that you turn out to be a better person tomorrow than you was yesterday, man. The rest of it is gonna work itself. But look, man, I gotta run, man. But it's nice talking to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. And man, once again, it was a pleasure being able to sit down at the table, man, and talk with everybody, man. Thank y'all, man, for showing up for me once again, man. And I'll be back, man. Longest song, stay on the good path. When he get to kicking that badness, y'all gotta catch me somewhere else, man. But as long as he keeping it sweet and culture, I'm over it, man. But
Hey, man, I love you, homie. I love you, homie. I came correct today. I love you, homie. I love you. Man, y'all know, shout out to the big homie, man. Love that nigga, man. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, man. Miss Renee, Courtney, y'all know that. I love the big homie, man, to death. I ain't gonna lie. When I first came on YouTube, I'll be popping that shit because I feel like I could, nigga. I thought y'all was real, but y'all not real. So shit, nigga gotta maintain. You dig what I'm saying? I got big homies like that expect good things out of me. So I gotta mind my business and really, really be cool on her, man. You dig what I'm saying? That be on me, though. Shout out Courtney, man. What's Courtney say, Stone? I like your ass better when you sober and it making sense. Hey, everybody tell me that, Courtney. Yeah. You know when it comes to the big homie, man. I ain't gonna lie, I drank earlier for Cinco de Mayo, but shit, I sober that shit up real quick, though. But nah, man, that's the big homie, man. Nah, I gotta be straight when it come to big homie. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's the best. I told him it wasn't gonna be an interview. It wasn't gonna be nothing, but it kind of turned into an interview because I had to ask him questions that I want to ask. You dig what I'm saying? That the people want to know. Like, people talk about Ferguson and penitentiary and all that stuff right there. Nah, man. See, nah. What about the people that ain't never been locked up? What about the people, finna get locked up or on their way to getting locked up? Nah, man. Nah, you got to speak for everybody. You got to speak for everybody, man. Everybody, man. But look, though, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Man, Greystone, what's happening with it? What's up with Greystone now? I might start a whole nother live about this, though. What we doing?
You are now tuned in to the table. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table. And we back. Stone C. And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Real bosses only get this motherfucking table. If you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Oh yes, I heard lil' mama talking, she can't ask me for no favors. And if she asks me for a favor, tell that lil' hoe I'm a player. I said real bosses only get this motherfucking table. Yeah, you are now tuned in to the table. And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at